All right. We're back. Season 7 of Love Island USA. This is episode 2. Okay. This episode was a little bit boring, just a little bit. We didn't get, it was enough mess for me. I need a little bit more mess. We start off where we left off, which is in the kissing circle. And Ariana's kind of like, oh, so did you guys enjoy the last two kisses or something like that, right? And then so she goes, um, we're gonna blindfold you again. And then she asked them who wants to get to know the bombshells a little better. And Ace, Taylor, Nick, Ugly, and then Ugly female version, they all raised their hands. um then Ariana says, we're gonna meet the bombshells, but later. Put that in your back pocket. Jeremiah asks Huda if she got up to kiss anybody, and she says no. And um, Pinky promised or whatever, and he's just kind of like, side eyeing her. I don't know, like Jeremiah's giving me bad vibes because only people who do a lot of sneaky stuff always looking at people sneak. I don't know, not always, but more times than not. So, and then plus, I think he's gonna be out of there so fast once he finds out about the kid. Well, she should have just said something. I don't know why. I understand, but it's like I also don't at the same time. But she should have definitely just said something. Then, uh, Nick gets a text, and Sierra then asks Nick to join her in the hideaway. And then Charlie asks Chelley gets a text, and then Charlie asks Chelley to join him in the hideaway. When that happened, like Ace was like looking all like a little jealous. He really likes him. So all the guys like Chelley. I get it. She's that girl, like for real. I'm telling you, by far she's the best looking girl. Nick likes what he sees when he sees Sierra, so Ace too. The rest of the people, they're talking about the kisses and who they think kissed who and speculate and all that. Huda says she thinks that Ace kissed her. He did. Ace is kind of like being messy at this point. He's not really saying anything. He's kind of like alluding and letting them believe what, instead of just saying that he got up to kiss Huda. Like he's letting, oh, like I stayed in my. Jeremiah's a little jealous, and he's kind of like wondering like if Huda got up or who kissed her. And child, this is going to be, I can't tell if they're going to be on some Aaron and Kayla, or I can't tell if they're going to be on some Leah and Rob. I mean, I know we're not supposed to be comparing, but you understand what I'm saying. Like, all right, so Nick, Charlie, Chelley, Sierra, all are in the hideaway. They all go to hang out in the hideaway. Sierra and Nick find the bondage stuff, or the kinky stuff behind the pull here for a good time door. And I was just like, oh child, like of course them two would be the one that was giving more of the vibes. Like of course they would find it. Um Alondria Alondria what's it? Alandria and Taylor talk, and she actually confesses that she got up to kiss A. She said, look, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm playing a game. I was curious. I kissed the man. And he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna hold it against you. She was honest, so he's just like, all right, whatever. I can let it go. I like these two. They're cute. Okay. Okay, so Nick and Sierra, they and Chelley and Charlie, they all get in the hot tub and they start chatting. And then Nick and Sierra, they start talking about stuff, and it was like getting kind of personal. So like Chelley and what's his name, they was like, oh yeah, do you want to go? I felt them because I was like, why are they talking about this? Eh, Whatever. Anyway, Charlie says that he does indie rock, and I just want to say, like, Chelley is really good at pretending she's into these guys. Like, she is not into this man. She does not care about one thing that he has to say. But yeah, yeah, she's and you know, like looking and seeming so engaging when she's like so not interested. And she does the same thing to Aiden or whatever. So she only want to be talking to Ace. She only want to be around Ace. They have so much chemistry. Like everybody else, she's just kind of like, oh, okay. Have Sierra and Nick, and they have so much more chemistry than him and Bella. So I can't really say that I'm mad at him for wanting to explore things with Sierra a little bit more. Everybody goes to bed. Um, Everybody's still kind of like sleeping, like especially Ace and Yelissa, like they're still sleeping separate, and except for Jeremiah and Huda, of course. Um, then, then, then they sneak in there that Yelissa has left the villa. I'm too nosy for that. You can't just, oh, Yelissa has left the villa, and then no, what happened? I need to know why. Like, give me the scoop. Huda and Jeremiah, they're talking again, and they're talking about the kissing challenge again. Jeremiah is just like basically like trying to figure out if Huda is telling the truth or not about the fact that she didn't get up and kiss anybody. So I'm just like, child, these two are gonna be. They're really like it's gonna be like, ooh, I cannot wait. I'm sad. I'm sad because it is going to be Chelley and Charlie are talking about how um their night at the hideaway was or whatever. And I forgot to mention that they did kiss. Like I totally forgot to mention that because child, I'm so mad. Like they just put in my girl Chelley with these men that like I'm so bored. I just want to fast forward because I'm like, no, 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 no. Where's her and Ace? I just want her and Ace. Then Nick and Sierra talk. Um, they talk about like how it's gonna be when they go back into the villa, and you know what he's gonna say to Bella and how he's feeling. Like, who is he leaning more towards? Austin's talking and Skip. Bella Huda talk. She says she trusts Nick to be honest. So she's going to like give him a chance to be honest about what happened. And Sierra says that, you know, they kissed or whatever. So she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna keep the info just to see if he's gonna be honest, and then I'll take it from there. Which is pretty cool. Like, that's pretty cool of her. She also says that she is curious to see what the new guy is like. So okay, so Nick, Sierra, Charlie, and Chelley, they come back, and Ace likes what he sees when he sees Sierra. He tells her that she is so gorgeous, or whatever it was. I'm just like, one thing Ace is gonna do, he's gonna flirt. He's gonna make his presence known. He's gonna flash that smile, and he's gonna flash those dimples. Child, I can't. He's trouble. My notes are all over the place. Nick says he's kind of confused between Sierra and Bella, but he's feeling Sierra a little bit more because Sierra's giving him a little bit more. Understandable. Um, Austin and Chelley, they talk, but it's just like I'm so checked out. I'm so checked out. She's checked out. So therefore, it's like, why should I care? You know what I'm saying? She does not like this man. She doesn't like Charlie either. Like she doesn't like any of these dudes but Ace, and that's just what it is. Ace and Sierra have a chat. Ace is like a little into her. He, you know, well, he's into the way she looks at least. Charlie and Bella, they talk. Right? It's Charlie and Bella, right? It was Charlie and Bella. Yeah, it was Charlie and Bella talk, and they are giving such flirty energy. Bella's got the legs crossed towards him. He's sitting on the little thing, like you know, with the. They're giving each other the energy. I feel like they're kind of attracted to each other. Curious to see what happens there. I did write. I did write. I forgot what. I'm gonna have to go back. I did write down that Sierra was giving me a little bit pick me vibes. A little bit. We just gonna have to sit and wait and see because Just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. Ace is chatting with Nick, and Nick is telling him about, basically like, how should he approach the talk with Bella about, I guess, as far as telling her about the kiss with Sierra, and I guess about how he feels and about how he is kind of like really into Sierra. Ace is just like, do what I'm doing. Like, we single up in here. Like, Chelley. Chelley, Alandria, and Bella, they're chatting, and then Ace comes over and pulls Chelley over for a chat. And he basically is telling her, like, look, I understand that we're here and I'm experimenting and we're supposed to be making our time of this, but he's like, anybody else, like, they got competition because I'm trying to move them out the way. I'm like, but it's also like, okay, so you trying to do your thing, but you don't really want her doing her thing too much. Oh my god, what's wrong with men? Child. But he understand. He said he's told her. He's like, you're a hot commodity. Like she's trying to play hard. Like, oh me, it's like yes, all these men are like really into you. Like, girl, you're gorgeous. Like, please. All right, so now everybody's getting ready for the evening, to get hot, get cute. Nick and Sierra talks. He tells her that he kissed Sierra, and she's pretty chill about it. Like she's like, all right, whatever. I'm like, she's kind of glad like he was honest about it. Because that's what she was waiting for anyway. Like, was he gonna be honest about it? Bella, she's like, all right, cool, but she did say, okay, like I just know now that there's no sense of security with Nick. Like basically she's keeping her options open. Like we here for now, but you know, she's like, my eyes open, okay? Okay. Charlie and Chelley chat. Charlie and Chelley chat, and one, I'm bored, and two, she's not into this man. He's into her. You can tell he's asking for kisses, and she's like, we'll see how the she's so we'll see how the if it's in the stars, we'll see how the night goes. Like basically, like if I wanted to kiss you, I would have given you a kiss right now. So she's just like, she does not like him. He was cackling when she was just like, and he was just like waiting for more. Oh, anyway, my girl Chelley, she deserves better. Like they gonna pair her up with Austin first, and then like this guy doesn't like justice for my girl Chelley. I hope so. She gets in a coupling that she actually wants to be in, please. You know what I'm saying? Like Chelley getting pulled. Like, which one do I choose? Which one do I choose? You only want one. Anyway, Sierra and Jeremiah, they walk right past Huda on the way to their chat, and Huda had me crying. She she's like walking by. She's like, let me sit there so he can see. She basically was like, yeah, you guys can chat, but my presence is going to be known. So funny. Yeah, I was dying. Okay. And then Huda comes and then asks for a chat with Jeremiah while he's talking to Sierra, like, yo, this is not gonna go well. This is going well now, but this is just like it's coming. It's coming. Chelley tells Sierra that she's being pulled in hella directions, you know what I'm but it's like for real, no, you're not really, because there's only one direction you really want to be pulled in. Taylor gets a text, everybody to the fire pit. Now it is time for Sierra and Charlie to figure out who they want to get coupled up with. Ooh, okay. So Ariana says, are you happy in your coupling? If anybody wants to date any of the bombshells, then please get up. So she says Bella and Nick. Nick gets up. Not surprised. Chelley and Austin. Austin gets up, which I was kind of surprised. I was like, oh, because Sierra wasn't giving him no energy. So whatever. When are we voting him off? My God, I just went off my screen so bad. Anyway, he gets up, which Chelley, you ain't care, girl. You know you ain't care. Jeremiah and Huda, and no one gets up. Ace has to join the other guys because he's single, so he's there with the guys. Alandria and Taylor gets up, so they all want a shot to possibly date Sierra. Anyway, Charlie remains single because none of the girls stood up for him. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, Sierra chooses Nick, of course. Like, of course. And the episode ends with Bella, Ace, and Charlie basically are single and vulnerable because that is the name of the game. I know this was like kind of a mild episode or whatever because I'm pretty sure like they're trying to just like they're like no. This is the calm because we're about to drop. Okay. They're like, no, this is the calm before the storm. Like it's about to storm and thunder and hurricane and tornado all up and through this motherfucker with drama, not rain, but with drama. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, please. I chat back, chat below. Okay.